So this is the new LS1 engine. It's out of a 2000 Camaro. It's going in the Devon. What I'm doing right now is I'm stripping the wire harness down to basically where the main engine harness meets up, or the main bundle of the engine harness meets up with the rest of the engine, runs down to the injectors and the coils, the intake manifold, and NOx sensors, all that. So I've removed all of the corrugated wire wrapping and gotten it down to the starter wire and the 3 body control module connectors. These take all of the either the voltage to the engine, meaning the ignition, the injectors, and all the sensors, and it also relays data back into the interior computer. This is the 2 plugs for the main engine computer, and these 3 go to the interior body control module. This is for like the dash, your warning lights, all of that gets handled through these 3 plugs. We're going to have to probably replace the pressure plate. It's pretty badly rusted. Probably the flywheel, and almost certainly the clutch. Inside here, you can probably just barely see the pilot bearing at the back. It is completely rusted. All the pins are grinding, so it is no good. However, on the new transmission, T56 6-speed out of a 2000 Camaro or 99 Camaro, one of the 2. We have a new pilot bearing. We're going to be getting a new flywheel, pressure plate, and clutch, and a new hydraulic slave cylinder to go on the input shaft of the transmission. There is the engine control management system, or the computer for the engine. It tells the engine how to do everything. It's a standalone unit. It plugs into those 2 large plugs I showed previously and handles everything on its own. It doesn't require a body control module except for the vehicle anti-theft system bypass, which is one of the wires out of this bundle, and if I recall correctly, it's this, out of this bundle, which runs to these 2 plugs. Those 2 run to the interior also. This blue wire right here, I believe, is the one that handles the vehicle anti-theft system. And you connect a little module to this that you buy on eBay for 15 bucks. You hook that module up to power and a ground, and then the 3rd wire goes to this wire. You just interrupt it and splice it in, and then you cut off both of these ends because they don't really do anything else for you if you're doing a simple hot rod setup. And this wire is what lets the engine start. If you try and start it without having that bypass, the vehicle anti-theft system, or VATS bypass connected, the engine runs for about 2 seconds and dies. That's how they keep the car from being stolen, in theory. And that's about it.